Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. We have a special show today with our good friend, Dana. And I don't even know where you are right now, Dana. Where are you living right now?
I live in on 30A in Florida.
Okay.
Not in Georgia anymore.
Not in Georgia anymore.
Not in Georgia anymore. No.
And you had a special event that just happened. What's going on? What's happening in your life?
I actually I was very blessed to get to go to the Masters. It was a bucket list item, and it was amazing.
Yeah, Adrian and Steve are very, very jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
They're like, come
a lot
on.
of people are that don't get to go. And it's that more people can't go.
Yeah. So I was reading some stats about the Masters and doing some research on it before we jumped on. And so it sounds like the golf tournament's been going on since 1937. It's in Augusta.
Mm-hmm.
And
Augusta.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
It's probably the best thing that happened there. Yeah, so it happens at a very famous golf course, and I was reading, and maybe this is all fakery, but it said they try to keep the tickets in to about $100 to $400, and that they keep the food prices very low. Shelly, there you have, either you can get an egg salad sandwich or a pimento cheese sandwich for $1.50, and they keep those prices the same.
Wow.
And the most expensive thing is like a barbecue chicken sandwich for $3.
Oh, wow.
So they said it's because they want it to be accessible to people. And I bet those prices are great, but I bet finding housing and hotel or, a place to stay is probably, or, what gets you. So how did you fare on the cost of everything?
I would say the food is it's cheap. I read that you could order one item of everything on the menu for $77, including drinks, and get everything.
Wow.
So that's a pretty good deal. They did sell out of food, like the sandwiches, about like $2.30. So, and then I saw everybody walking around with those ice creams because that's about all we had left. So we were all like munching on those.
Okay. That's a long day. Like,
it is a really long day. I mean, I think we didn't get there super early. We got there at 9 and we left about 5:30. So
it's a long day.
Yeah.
Did y'all just go one day or did y'all go multiple days?
Just one day. I went on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Went on Sunday.
When did y'all get to Augusta?
We got there on Friday and late Friday night. And then on Saturday, we went to that river walk and where the Savannah River is. It's kind of sad because that's where Helene knocked down a lot of the trees, and it's still kind of messed up from that. And I think it must have flooded really high up because there was mud all over the things. They really haven't cleaned it up yet. So, yeah, it's not nice. It's down there right now. But we, and then we watched in the Marriott there. We sat there and watched the Masters and had drinks at the bar. That bar is pretty nice there. So. It's not
Is that where you stayed at the Marriott?
No, we stayed at the Partridge Inn, which I paid a fortune to stay there. It's the closest hotel to the course, but it's not actually on the course. But it's the closest you can stay. And they had a shuttle, which was amazing because we didn't have to fight the parking. That's the biggest challenge. And most people drive in. They don't really stay, I don't think.
Yeah.
A lot of people fly in Atlanta and they drive from Atlanta or Columbia, South Carolina, or Aiken, South Carolina.
Oh, wow.
It's cheaper to stay over there. I think it's like $300 a night, $350 a night over there, and it's like $1,000 to like $1,500 probably if you stay in Augusta. Yeah.
Wow.
But what I loved is they hire a lot of local people to fill all these like our driver, he comes there every year. He's been doing it for like 20 years. And he made a lot of money on tips and stuff, transporting people back and forth, and he loves it, you know. And they really, you know, it helps the local people have jobs and stuff.
Oh, I bet they live off of that week.
Yeah.
For the rest of the year. Yeah. Wow, that's incredible. What is like, first of all, when did you plan this? You know, why did y'all decide to go?
Well, why wouldn't you want to go? I mean,
I know, agreed.
It's a chance of a lifetime. Yeah, I got tickets from friends, and I asked a lot of people how they got the tickets. I didn't hear of one person that got it from that lottery, so I think most people get it from people they know.
Yeah, sure.
I don't really, and I think the people that I've heard that get it from the lottery, they actually are from Augusta. My cousin's been, because I have relatives that are from there, and they've been several times, but they usually only get to go to the practice rounds. So
yes, right.
You know, and I think that's a great opportunity too. I think watching it on TV, there's a plus to seeing it on TV. Being there is a different experience, but I think you need to see the course and experience it. And then you can really relate how hard it is. It's a very difficult course.
Yes. And then they moved the holes. Brandon told me that they moved the holes.
I know I never thought about golf until not too long ago, because I started taking lessons last week. So at 54, golf.
I love that. Okay. Who did you go with? Who did you go like?
I've been dating this guy for about 2 years, and that's who I went with.
Okay, great. I bet you just made his dreams come true, getting to go to the Masters.
He's a huge golfing person. So yeah, it was kind of a gift kind of for him. It was actually a Christmas gift. I bought him a long time ago. So yeah.
Oh, good. And who were you pulling for? Who did you want to win?
I really wanted Rory to win because I knew he, for the Grand Slam. I really did want him to win. There were a couple others that I wouldn't have mind. I mean, I really felt like Rose did a great job, though. I mean, if he would have won, I wouldn't have been sad, but I was really happy to see Rory finally reach that milestone.
And you were back at the hotel by the time he won?
That's about, because everyone gathers to the 18th hole and there's like 50 people deep. You can't see anything. There's no and I don't really like a huge crowds. It kind of freaks me out. A lot of people. And so we went ahead and went back and got on the little shuttle and went back to the hotel.
Okay.
And then we got to see the last hole in the hotel, which was awesome, So hard to see.
Emotional time.
Yeah, you start to see everything. You can't watch everything. The difference in watching it on TV versus being there in person is, I mean, they have the little boards, the leaderboards and stuff, and it's all manual. They have people behind it, and you sit there and you watch, and you're waiting. You hear all these cheers going on around you, and it's really cool. And you're like, what are they cheering for? Or why are they booing? You're like anticipating what happens, and you wait till they update it on the board. So it's really old school.
Oh my goodness.
The results. Yeah. So that's the difference. So I mean, you're in the, it's just really a great tradition of that. It's
Like
like
what holes did you get to see? Like,
well, we walked the whole course because
okay,
I wanted to see the course. That was my main
yes,
goal of going was to, check out each hole. It's a lot of walking. What was surprising is how close everything was to me. It's closer together than I thought. And I've never really studied, the layout of it or anything, but it's interesting. The holes are so close. I mean, I was just amazed by that. And like the trees, they outline the outside, and then there's some in the middle, but I think they lost some of them in the last few years from storms and stuff. So it's not really that many trees in the middle.
right, okay,
You see through, like we were at the 15th hole, which is towards the very back, and you could see all the way up to the clubhouse.
wow, wow, wow.
So from the hole that we decided to sit at, we walked around from about 9 till about noon, I think. And then we decided to sit in the grandstand, and you can sit in those seats, or you can buy a chair for like $30 and carry it around and put it anywhere you want. But I didn't want to have to do that. So we just decided to sit at the 15th hole. It was Dave's idea, which was a good idea because I was really tired of walking around. And we sat up there and we watched every golfer come through.
Oh, that's cool.
Every golfer on that one hole. And that actually was the hole that Rory, that was the shot, one of the shots of the day that he did.
Yeah.
He shot around that tree. He ended up, he could have eagled it, but he ended up birding it because he missed the last thing. But that was a difficult hole. And it was funny to watch everybody, how different it was. And I was like, oh, if they overshot it, they're not going to make it. Yeah. So that was interesting. And then one golfer at one time from the 17th hole shot over into that hole. So they make mistakes. You just, and I'm like, but they recover so quickly,
They do.
Amazing. Yes, to me.
Wow. What was the most memorable, thing while you were there? What was the most memorable experience or food or whatever that you had?
Well, I would just say just the scenery, and how immaculate the grass is. Even TV doesn't show how
it looks fake. It looks fake.
It
was like
it does. Well, even on TV, I was watching it and I was like, this looks a lot more yellow than in person, and it's just so amazing. And you're just like, and other thing I didn't realize either is how hilly it is.
Yeah.
That you notice some of the hills, but it is that first hole, you go like up a huge incline. I mean, you're like kind of out of breath after you climb up that.
right.
And it's really wavy, and I was surprised at that too.
Yeah, it looks like it. I know that they have to walk the course, and that's part of
they gotta be dead
the workout.
And especially the caddies carrying those clubs. And this is perfect weather, so it wasn't too hot. It got hot about 2 o'clock. From 2 to 4, I wore layers. I was going to wear this dress, and I changed my mind, and I ended up wearing golf clothes, which I was glad because it was like 40 in the morning when we got there. It was cold. I had a short sleeve shirt, a pullover, and a jacket on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so at
the layer up.
I was taking off. And I remembered to wear sunscreen everywhere, but I forgot to put it on my arms.
Oh, no.
Right here on my chest. I got a little
no.
I tried to step out because I'm fair skinned, so I got pretty burned. Dave, he's an Italian, and he got burned. So
man.
it was red too. So
Wow.
wear your sunscreen.
Did y'all drive or fly?
We flew.
Okay.
Because it's 6 hours for me to drive. Yeah, you can fly we had to fly into Atlanta and then to Augusta. And that was the night before those storms. So we had delays.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. So I bet like some of the scenery that I loved when I was looking at it. I love it how it has the giant pines and then it has the dogwood trees. That was my father-in-law's favorite tree, were the dogwoods, and then the azaleas, how they were blooming so beautiful.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
my gosh, I cannot believe those grounds. I mean,
I know, you just can't even. That Amen corner was my favorite.
Amen corner.
That is like the prettiest area of the whole thing, and it's just like you just can't even describe it in words. It's just amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was the prettiest one too. I was like, because it's a series. How many holes is it? Is it like a combination of like 3 holes, right?
12, 13, or 14, if I'm not.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. And that hole 12 is where they go back and they're in solitude and it's really quiet back there and they don't have any back noise. We can't get to it. You can't get to it as a spectator. So it's really quiet, but that's probably one. And it's supposedly on Indian burial grounds there.
Oh,
They say that is where most people start to mess up. And that's where Roy started falling off the map, but he recovered after. Yeah. A lot of them have trouble right there.
Oh,
a lot of difficult things right there.
Yeah. Who was Dave pulling for? Who did Dave want to win?
He wanted Rory too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. People have different opinions. I mean, I think everybody, everybody, when he came to the 15th hole and he made that shot, everybody was yelling his name. And it was like so
exciting.
So everyone was pulling for him, but he did it. I'm shocked.
How did you deal with that you're not allowed to have like cell phones and things of that sort? How did you deal with that?
It's different. I mean, you can't take any pictures because you don't have anything. They do have these phones that you can call people on. I don't know anybody's phone number anymore. My daughter actually wore my watch and she was trying to call me and I was like, "You're not supposed to be calling me." And I'm like,
right.
And I'm like, I'm going to get kicked out of here.
Yeah, they're very strict about
it. On the phone so she could have it on her phone. And I'm like, I'm not going to go waste my time on that. I want to watch the thing.
Yeah.
Some people get into all that stuff. That's just not me. There's 2 kind of patrons. I decided at that tournament. There's the ones that have the 50 people they buy for at the PGA store and they spend hours in line for that. And they do all the little things that aren't even involved in golf. They know nothing about golf. And
that's just a shining day.
Yeah. That's one of the kind of person. And the other person is the people that actually know golf and they know the golfers and that kind of thing. And they're interested in the landscape and the course. I was the latter. I didn't even, we weren't even going to go to the store. And because when we got in there, it was an hour and a half because everybody's wanting gnomes, the collector gnomes. They only give out 1,000 a day or something. I'm like, I don't know. It looks like Santa Claus. It looks like Santa Claus. But you see all these people carrying around these huge bags with all this merchandise. It's kind of funny,
Oh my gosh.
They like have lists. I mean, like 50 people with items and they sell out. But so we weren't.
Some people might, I don't know, take some of that and just resell it.
They do, because I saw some on today. Those gnomes are going for like $600. I think you buy them for like $49.50 or something.
That's insane.
Wow.
Well, they make $1 million an hour in that store.
$1 million an hour.
And I wrote down these statistics: $1 million an hour, $16,000 per minute, $277 per second. That week they make $70 million. Over the year, they make $150 million. So most of their revenue comes from that week. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
That's crazy.
You can only buy the merchandise there. That's why it's such a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, they have knockoffs you can buy a lot cheaper. But, the store is real expensive, though. I'm not going to lie. This hat was $34 that I have on right now. And then
it's cute.
I bought a rain jacket. It was
So cute.
$195. So yeah.
Nice.
But, when are you going to get to go back?
Exactly. Yeah. And people are like, aren't you going to buy me anything? I'm like,
No.
I'm like, you gotta go.
Exactly.
But some people do it for people, but that was not me.
Yeah.
No.
I wanted to spend my time. I just can't see myself spending half the time in the store. Like I said, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And just carrying it all around all
I
day.
know.
Forget it.
I think you can have it shipped to your house too, or something.
Oh, nice.
Some people were carrying it around too. And
Well, if
then
you're buying like 50 items, you're like, you're going to have to get it shipped.
There were so many people carrying bags. I mean, and I'm like, why would you want to carry that all day? And then we ended up going to the store. We actually looked out. So when everybody went to the 18th hole, we walked out. We go up to the PJ store, walked right in. No one was in.
Nice.
Or, of course, they probably were sold out of stuff, but we didn't wait at all. We went right through. It was amazing. So that's what you do to do it. If you don't care items. And I'm sure they sold out of certain things. They had, I think there's 2 stores. There's one on the south end and one on the north end. I came in on the north side. So, yeah.
Okay.
But it's fun. I think that's a good pro tip.
Water.
That's a good pro tip. Hey, did you get to go into the clubhouse? Were you allowed to go in?
No.
Yeah. Just wondering. I have no idea.
I have a special pass for that. Not important to do that.
Yeah. So next to the clubhouse, there's this big oak tree. I would love to see that. It's 145 to 150 years old.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I love big giant oak trees. So you're just so gorgeous. I love all that stuff. And so when you were in Augusta, I know it's not like the destination that you probably were like what you were about, but were there any good restaurants or lickable plates there? Things that you enjoyed after?
Yeah, well, actually, we stayed at the Partridge Inn, which is a historic inn, and that it had a rooftop bar, which it was cool, and it had like a view of all of Augusta. You could see the river from there. It was nice up there. We paid for like a event dinner up there. It was okay. I overpaid for that, but I was trying to make it easy so we didn't have to drive around a lot. But that was okay. But when we came back from the Masters that night, we were starving because things that we ate.
Because they ran out of sandwiches.
Well, no, we did eat some. I tried 3 different sandwiches. So we did the pimento cheese, which was really good, but I'm not a white bread pimento cheese person. It was very fresh. And the pimento cheese is really good. I like it on crackers or on celery. That's the way I like cheese. But the bread, it was really good. And then we had a chicken sandwich, which was, all the sandwiches are cold. They're not heated, except for the barbecue, but the barbecue kind of wasn't heated either. And I'd say the chicken sandwich wasn't that great either. And the barbecue was really sweet. Yeah. And it just wasn't, it was okay. I didn't think the food was that good, but, I didn't expect much. I did get this popcorn, but I haven't tried it yet. But it has pecans in it. And I didn't, I'm a little allergic to them. And I was like, I didn't want to have a reaction there. So I brought it home and Benadryl. I was going to try it. We brought, the peach cookie. Those were good, but it tasted more like vanilla than peach. It didn't really taste like peach. It tastes like sugar cookies. That's what it tastes like. It was good, though. And then another tip is you pack, when you go through the line of the food, get extra snacks and just put them in your purse or whatever. So you can just eat them when you want and you don't have to go back. We never had to wait in line for food or anything though. It was very that was really well organized, and it moved fast. So we didn't, and I don't know if we just got lucky on that or not, but it was I think our experience with golf tournaments was just, we worked at Barton Creek Country Club, and so and then
and they had the celebrity tournament.
Yeah.
Weren't there. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but it was the celebrity. Like, I was able to be the helper for Clint Eastwood one time when he was playing at the celebrity tournament. It was so awesome.
That is
Yeah.
I love that place, by the way. I love that.
I know. I love
Yeah.
that too.
I love their
But
spot.
I think it's smart. I think it's smart to find a hole, like, and you sit
Set up
there
shop.
and you just watch and get
Yeah,
as good as you can with the location, and then just wait for all the players to come. I think it's fine to follow, some players, but I think your best shot is to find a hole that you just watch everybody rotate through.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because you will be totally worn out if you do keep following everybody.
If you follow somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Well,
Also, you're going to get there and not be able to see them.
True.
Yeah.
And we got a grandstand, so that was awesome. So we got up there the whole time, and you just don't move and you just watch it. And we could see the 16th hole from the 15th hole, and we could see the 17th hole. Not great, but so I felt like the 15th hole was a pretty good place to park.
Fun. Do you think y'all will go back next year? No.
I think it's a one. I don't think I need to go back. I mean, you can see it better on TV. No kidding. I think if you're gonna do it, go to a practice round or go to one of the first sessions and then watch it on Sunday on TV. Because that way you have you know where they are, and because you can't really you don't know who the winner is. It's hard to follow it. And I mean, it was great on that part, but it was just, I think the final round is better on TV.
Yeah.
Because we went back and watched it last night.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Well, I actually saw myself in the stands. So.
You did?
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I knew where I was, and you couldn't tell where I was. I knew where I was.
Dana, we have to ask about your bracket, your basketball bracket.
Oh, yes. Tell
It
me.
did really well. I did better this year than last year. Yeah, I think it was 99.71% better than everybody else on Capital One bracket.
Wow.
Ranked 929 or something.
Wow. That's
I know nothing about basketball. I just kind of I don't know. This year I went with more of who had a better record. And then I also went with Florida because Dave's daughter goes to Florida, and she really wanted Florida to win, and I just picked them because she was so excited, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna choose them. So I got lucky.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I knew Houston wanted it.
I know.
I knew they wanted to win, and but I think the madness really wasn't there this year, except for the very end because of those 4 last games.
Yes.
Do you think NIL money has changed the basketball sport?
Yeah, it's changed all the sports on that. I don't. Not a fan.
I just think they have to work on managing it. They have to work on managing it. The toothpaste is out of the tube, and then they have to just say you can't keep just popping from school to school to school. There's got to be some brand.
Well, and I feel like at their age, that's a lot of money for a kid. And I feel like you need some maturity before you can know how to handle that. I mean, I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan, and we saw what happened with Carson Beck, and that was, I feel bad for him actually. And I just feel like he went for the money, and that was not a good thing. And I feel like it's ruining him because he did that, because he does have, so I don't know.
When you can be bought.
Right.
So it's like.
And I know Kirby Smart is so again. He does not like the NIL at all. He and neither does Saban. They're just so against it. That's what I think Saban retired. He was just like, it's the same.
Yeah, I think he felt like the players became more about the money and not about having that connection with the coaches and the team. And so, yeah, it's a tricky situation.
And the NFL coaches are even not liking it because they, they're not getting enough experience,
Yeah. Well, and also they're coming out like demanding more in their contracts, probably like, well, I was making that in college,
Oh, yeah. I wonder if some of them are like, you can't afford me.
Yeah.
I played at UT. I was getting, $2 million a semester.
Well, not only like that, but then the open gifts they can receive.
Yeah.
There's like, people buying them luxury items. Not that wasn't kind of going on, but now it's like, it is open season,
It is open season. So crazy.
Pets and some cars and
yeah. And I think that's what I do like about golf is it's, it's very different. I mean, I'm sure they get paid. I'm sure there's a lot of
they make great money.
But they can make, and you have to be,
really good.
Obviously, all these players are really great, but to make it onto that level of stage at Augusta, wow. Guys, I go to Butler Park and I can't even hit the ball off the tee.
No, Butler Park, and it's 9 holes, and we're shooting 75.
I'm like so impressed.
It's a pitch and putt, and we're shooting 75.
A pitch and putt, and we're like the worst. That's one of our goals. Like, you're taking lessons. We just want to get pretty good at Butler Park.
Like, exactly.
I recommend lessons, though. I'm glad I listened to everyone. It's because I've tried to listen to other people, and I was like, that's not going to work for me. and actually, I'm pretty good at it. I'm like,
oh, you're a natural. Yeah, you're a natural athlete.
Surprised. And I was like, yeah.
I took golf when I was at Texas State. When I was at Southwest, I took an entire semester of golf. It was so awesome.
That's great. Peyton took bowling at Texas State, and Cameron at Emory took fencing.
Yeah, I did bowling and archery.
How are the kids? How's everybody doing?
How's everybody doing?
Good. They're good.
Is Alex a junior?
She's like probably a senior.
Okay.
She'll probably be a second year senior, but she's been transferred. She lost some credits, so yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And do you have all your puppies with you still?
Yes. I have 2. The other 2 I gave to my parents. One of them passed away.
Sorry.
Oh.
The other one they still have. Zeus they still have. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Big one. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad you got to live one of your bucket dream items. And if you have any others, we'd love to attend with you.
I get tickets or no of them, I'll let you know.
Just let us know.
And we need you to come back to Austin. We miss you.
Yes. Hey. Bring Dave. I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, that would be fun.
All right.
We love you. Join us on book club or come hang out with us anytime.
Okay.
I know Kim would love to join next time we have you on StreamYard.
Yes.
We were talking about you yesterday.
Yeah. All right. Texas.